Welcome back to Gearhead Evolution, where we dig into the machines that refuse to blend in. Today we're diving into the 2027 Dodge Challenger, a car that still believes subtlety is overrated. Dodge has pushed this model through enough evolution that it stands in a strange world where electric efficiency meets old-school aggression. The result is a Challenger that feels familiar but behaves like it has something to prove. The big question is performance, and the 2027 model shows up prepared. Dodge offers the car in two powertrains, a hybrid twin-turbo V6 and a fully electric performance setup. The hybrid version delivers instant torque with a steady climb through the rev range, giving you the traditional muscle response while smoothing out the rough edges. The electric version is even more unapologetic. With its dual-motor layout, power hits without hesitation, and acceleration feels like someone yanking the pavement out from under your tires. Whichever version you choose, the Challenger still understands that part of its identity is making your pulse pick up a little. Handling has matured too. Dodge stiffened the chassis, improved weight distribution, and dialed in steering that finally feels purposeful instead of just heavy. It doesn't pretend to be a track hero, but it also doesn't flop around in corners the way older generations did. You can push it harder without feeling like the rear end is writing checks the front can't cash. Braking is strong and predictable, with regenerative braking on the electric model helping the car settle cleanly when you're slowing down from high speeds. This version of the Challenger wants to be more than a straight-line showpiece, and it actually backs it up. Ride comfort is surprisingly decent for something with this much attitude. Adaptive dampers keep the bumps from rattling your bones, and even the aggressive performance tires don't turn the cabin into a vibrating tin can. It's enough to make long drives feel more like part of the experience instead of a sacrifice you make for power. Speaking of the cabin, the interior has taken a serious step forward. Dodge finally retired the old blocky design and replaced it with a cockpit that feels modern but still purposeful. The materials aren't pretending to be luxury, yet nothing feels cheap or neglected. The center display is crisp, quick to respond, and doesn't bury the controls you're looking for under 12 menus. Digital gauges offer clear customization, from performance readouts to minimalist daily drive layouts. The seats strike a middle ground between supportive and comfortable, hugging you enough during spirited driving without punishing you during everyday use. Space remains what you'd expect, usable in the front, tight in the back. No surprises there. The trunk has enough room for weekend travel or gear, and the electric model doesn't sacrifice practicality thanks to efficient battery packaging. The Challenger's personality remains unmistakable. Even as the world shifts toward cleaner, quieter power, this car holds onto the raw, expressive nature that made people love it in the first place. It's louder in spirit than most cars on the road, even if the electric version doesn't growl the same way its ancestors did. What it loses in noise, it gains in responsiveness and confidence. Dodge hasn't tried to rewrite the Challenger, it's refined it so it can survive in a changing world without giving up what makes it iconic. If you're looking for something that respects tradition while embracing the future, the 2027 Dodge Challenger stands right in that sweet spot. It delivers performance that demands attention, technology that keeps up with modern expectations, and just enough attitude to remind you why this nameplate has survived for so long. For drivers who want power mixed with a sense of identity, this car hits exactly where it needs to.